Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger, and this is your energy forecast for today, Sunday, November the 10th, 2013. And thank you for taking time to watch this video, subscribe, post, retweet, do all that good stuff that we do on social media as you feel led, of course. And today is number 10 day, which is our wheel card. Might sometimes feel like you're stuck, but maybe stuck in place, like your four-wheeler in mud, just spinning your wheels, or your gerbil on that little merry-go-round thing, just running. But that's what I feel like when I read and the wheel comes up. Some people feel very differently about the wheel card, but for me it's often about just kind of, same old. The sun comes up, the sun goes down kind of a feeling. You can also boil that down to number 1, which is the Magician. Again, knowing we have everything we need right within us, which is such a beautiful card. The Fool 0 card starts off our journey, and then immediately we step into knowing we have, all we need right there within us. Also, you add all the numbers up, and you're going to get the number 9. Hermit card came up yesterday, coming up again today. So definitely feel like you might find that time to kind of get quiet, get deep inside yourself. And with the Wheel and the Magician, those really fit in very well. Quite a dynamic day, even though we're kind of standing still with that Hermit and the Wheel feel. So good fun stuff. No real delivered message from Spirit today, so I'm gonna give you 3 cards because it is 3 card Sunday. By the way, Sheldon's on my lap, so he wanted a little attention. I'll bring him out in just a moment. So here are your 3 cards for Sunday, November 10th, and that is going to be the 8 of Wands, nice card, and the 3 of Cups. Oh, we're gonna have a surprise party. And the 3 of Coins, which is going to bring us tears. So, so first of all, bring in the number 8 is a very spiritual number. It's infinity upright, so it's kind of that Celtic weave and that continuation. Wands are masculine and fiery, spiritual element or area of our lives. So these are kind of things popping out of the blue. Some people read this card as traveling. I don't. In the beginning I did, but it just didn't resonate with me. So this is more things coming out of the blue, lots of movement, some surprises too, just like popping up out of the clouds. Bringing in the next card, which is 3 of Cups. Definitely party, celebration, one of emotional aspect, very, kind of informative. And then I'm getting a clearer message here. It's water, emotions that are our cups, our suit, and then bringing in the 3 of Swords, second number 3 today, so that's pretty powerful. Actually, 3 is one of the other most spiritual numbers too, so 8 and 3, very powerful spiritual numbers. So number 3, 3 of Swords. Once again, 3, think Father, Son, Holy Spirit, that Trinity. The triangle is one of the strongest shapes because you can't, if you change one angle, all angles are changed, where squares and rectangles, you can shift one but not disrupt the entire angle of all the other angles. Am I making sense? So 3, this is often about loss, tears, usually some mental anguish. In other decks, it's a heart with the 3 swords piercing it. This one, the heart's on the cheek, but you can see the tears coming down. I really like how this one was drawn and portrayed by Ciro. So bringing all 3 of these things together out of the blue, either during or through a celebration, there's going to be some tears. They do feel like, what I get the feeling of, it's more like an anniversary of someone's passing, an anniversary of a failed, don't like that word, but that's the word you're using. I wouldn't have said that. It'd be an anniversary of a marriage that's no longer together. That's how I would say it. And I said the word failed and immediately thought I would correct that. So someone out there is thinking that they had a failed marriage. I have not read the full article about maybe marriage isn't for you, but I've read a rebuttal from Lloyd Burnett, and I tell you, I'm one of those that, sometimes we come into each other's lives a day, a week, a month, a year, a lifetime. And, is marriage supposed to be, committed till death do us part? I just don't know how you can say that for every marriage and for any marriage, really. I'm in a great relationship. I love Fabian very much so. But if all of a sudden next year I felt like, we were either growing apart, moving apart, or we've accomplished what we needed to as a soul contract, then, I would go with the flow and allow it to move on and separate. But if I know I'm living my authentic and truthful self as best I can, then those relationships will come and go, and they will feel natural and normal. Just like a flower blooming and it passing away, and another one comes up again. So anyway, interesting. Like the message came afterwards. So definitely surprises, celebrations, tears. Could be celebrating, like I said, anniversaries. The passing of someone, but to rejoice in it. Use that hermit wheel and magician's energy to make it through this, especially the hermit, where you just kind of dig inside, ask some questions of yourself. Again, always encouraging you to connect with your guides, with your angels, with anyone on the other side that can help you through this world. They are there to help us. You just have to ask. They're standing right next to you waiting for you to ask, but then you got to listen and be patient and work through it. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And there's Sheldon. Sheldon, you want to say hello to everybody? I know, he's a good boy. So Sheldon is my dude. You were on Facebook yesterday. Did you know that? Yeah, you were the dog. So I'm posting an animal totem every day, and he was the dog yesterday. So and you can go to you can go to my Facebook page and find out what dog coming into your life can represent. Go to intuitivemessenger.org. Offer readings via YouTube, via email, in person, Skype, all that good stuff. If you need a little bit of help, with guidance, confirmation, soul work, connecting with your animals, what they're trying to tell you, what you ought to learn from them in your life. So I am available. You can always check that out. If you have any questions, let me know. Not about a reading, but how to get one or what might go on during one. So if you have questions and maybe it's not in your budget right now, that's what the Intuitive Messenger show on Wednesday night is for you to call in there. And I work through some mini readings, usually get through about 8 people on a Wednesday night. So all that being said, have an amazing day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Namaste.